This past weekend saw Cogeco take part in a company-wide initiative aimed at devoting one day a year to support our local communities. Producer Stephen Parr brings us this story.
When we plant a tree, we think sort of all trees are created equal, but in fact, when you use the native species that have grown here, evolved here, and been here for thousands of years before we were here.
Today is Cogeco, the One Cogeco Community Involvement Day. It's a theme this year is planting roots in our communities, and it includes tree planting events across the regions in Ontario and Quebec that are served by Cogeco, and multiple states in the U.S. that are served by Atlantic Broadband. And today here in Niagara Falls, we are at Fairview Cemetery.
The Community Involvement Day highlights two key pillars of Cogeco's corporate social responsibility program: to take part in developing its communities and to manage its environmental footprint.
Activities like this, they're in line with Cogeco's commitment to climate action, and they contribute to the achievement of ambitious greenhouse gas emission reduction targets set by Cogeco, which have been approved by the Science Based Target Initiative. Today, across North America, we've got 740 participants in 46 different communities. We're planting a total of 1,879 trees to support 60 nonprofit organizations. And like I said, it takes place 2 countries, 2 provinces, and 7 American states.
In Niagara Falls, 100 native species trees were planted at Fairview Cemetery.
It's an open field at present. As you'll see behind us, we have our earth compound. But of course, directly behind me is a 2-acre wildflower meadow, Willow's Rest green burial site that was developed in 2017. And since that time, because of the development of the green burial site, this section or this site has now been the focus of significant tree plantings. We've planted upwards of about 400 trees in the last 3 years, and that's adding another 100, so we're upwards of now 500 trees. So this site, the vision is to create this green space, a naturalized space that people can come and enjoy, kind of escape the busyness of outside of the cemetery and sit under the shade of the tree. So the idea obviously is that we're planting these trees today so that the community can enjoy them tomorrow.
The partnership between Cogeco, the City of Niagara Falls, and the Niagara Peninsula Conservation Authority allowed for Cogeco employees and their families to plant the trees.
Native species are the best trees to provide habitat, food, and shelter to our local wildlife. So you're getting the best food source. It's what they're adapted to. It's what they've evolved with for thousands of years. So those nut trees and the fruit-bearing trees are great for attracting local wildlife and keeping them here, providing somewhere for them to shelter.
We've got our Niagara bunch here, but we also have some local employees that work in other systems. So it's kind of a nice social atmosphere to meet them, get to know them, and find out what they do in the company as well.
Interested in learning more about the benefits of native species, trees, shrubs, and wildflowers? Visit npca.ca. In Niagara Falls, you're watching The Source.